Have you ever dated a woman with children?
I have, but I was young. I was like 22. I had a cougar. He had some younger kids. How old is your son?
He's 11.
He's 11. And from my experience, I told myself I couldn't take a woman with children seriously.
Why?
The child's always gonna come first.
Yes.
The child's gonna always come first. I'm going to always need to put you first, but I come second. And technically, he's a 10-year-old boy who's going to get into his teenage years. He's going to be in a situation where you're not my dad, right? I'm not talking about an anecdotal experience. Your son may be a sweet child, but my experience, it just hasn't been the best.
You have the right to feel however you want about dating a single mom. That's your prerogative, whatever. But you're on a date with a single mom. What are you talking about? Your priority here is supposed to be trying to get a third date. I don't even know why I'm on a second date with you in this moment.
Realistically, yeah, we can have some fun.
But taking it serious.
It's like taking it seriously is just hard because I don't have to settle. I've done certain things in my life to put me at a certain echelon, to date a certain top tier. I'm not saying a woman with a child isn't top tier, but like standards wise, is like I like to travel and be like, yo, let's go. Let's go to Miami, let's do this, let's do that. And it's like, let me call my mom and see if she can watch the kid. It's just no real benefit in it for me.
Joya,
Yes.
you didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that
Better make
question
up something right now.
about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you.
I just want to point out that he never said anything about how high value she did. Just wanted to point that out for the audience, all right?
Because it's a cycle I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same
what
level?
you're supposed to learn from is history. So you're a
What's
very
that got to do?
intelligent
What's that got to do?
You're a very intelligent woman. You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do
Making
with
sure
your
that you,
choice?
okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. A better chance of me having a successful life.
You're speaking
by
of
finding a man. That's what I'm
Excuse me.
thinking.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes. And
Is your mother still alive?
I struggle. My mom's still
Did
alive.
she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay, so your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high-value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
Did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, it would be selling.
Right. So, what makes you think you're a high-value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can.
They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You
But we're not
demeaning a man.
talking about that.
Women
That's
can
not
talk
the
about their
situation
weight.
that
What I
he
want
is.
to know-
That's not
A
the
woman can say, I
conversation.
want to date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh, no, we can't say that. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
Bro,
it's down.
you got a lot on your back.
Yeah.
Okay? So what I
I'm
want to be
just saying
clear,
equal
not
rights.
just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
What? What are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking
Have you ever
about? What are your thoughts on this situation?
I'm gonna bring it up with where they're at now is on the date rate. So I don't think he's saying anything that basically in the same idea that a woman wouldn't say. Like he's letting out, he's expressing his standards. He's expressing his intentions with a single mother, and I mean, she looked like she was just listening to to what he was saying, and it it could dig a little bit, but at the same time, like he just letting you know this is my standards, this is my intentions. Either you with it or you're not. To the part of excuse me, to the part of what the reunion?
Yeah. I guess it's a reunion. Yeah.
She
Not familiar. I'm not familiar with this show either. But yeah. I see.
she definitely put words in his mouth. She interpreted in another way because she was hurt about the truth, basically the truth and his preference and his and what he want, what type of woman he want. So just because it wasn't her, I didn't feel like she or that other lady, to be honest.
Yeah, took it well. Neither one of them.
Yeah, neither one of them took it well, and they tried to bash. Like, I don't understand why some women try to bash a man for having standards. Don't women? Oh, as he said, they always talk about, oh, he got to be
this height,
have this and that and the third. But a guy just have to just take a woman. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And the way that the host was coming at it, her demeanor, her behavior was just horrible. Like, she really just wanted to dig into him. And she had
no points. She had no points at all. I didn't know where she was going with that. She started off by saying, "Is your mom still alive?" Like, what does the price of tea in China got to do with anything? Like, what's going on here? But yeah, I think what the point that he was trying to make, another disconnect for him and the young lady. Again, I'm not familiar with it, and I'm guessing you're not familiar with this show either. You know, the reunion or whatever. The point that he was trying to get her to understand is, anytime a guy talks about what his preference is, he's oftentimes met with shame. You know, trying to shame him, like, you know, you were raised by a single mother. Why in the world wouldn't you want to date a single mother? And what he said was like, hey, I don't want to continue like a cycle. Like, I just don't want to do that. I've worked my butt off to be a top tier guy. You know, again, they threw that high value out there. If it was said, or if he said it during the show, I don't watch the show, so I wouldn't know. But what he was saying was, listen, I worked my butt off. You know, I worked on myself mentally, physically, all of these different things. And the type of women that I encounter, probably on a daily or weekly basis or whatever, aren't these women that are having children by the wrong type of guys. And, you know, with these options, you know, I would much rather get with a young lady that doesn't have children. These are his preferences. And again, initially it seemed like she took it very, very well. But I guess after it sinked down or whatever, people started talking, other people started getting in her ear. And it also could be the TV show for ratings and stuff like that. Got in her ear, whatever, you know, she started to show some different colors, which was a little bit unfortunate. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about this particular video? Do y'all think that he was wrong? What are y'all thoughts also on the host? Like, I don't know where she was going with that conversation. But yeah, what are y'all thoughts? Let me know down in the comments, all right? And we're going to talk about it. Until the next time, y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna, whoa.